In this video, I'm going to talk about the different ways that we tried to make money online and what actually worked and what has helped fuel our travels as we've been traveling the world since 2022 as a family of 4 and an addition of 2 cats that we picked up a year into our travels. So I'm Colleen, I'm a co-founder of a company called The Honest Tech Company with my partner Paul. We both worked in IT back in New Zealand and we loved our jobs, but we didn't like the fact that we couldn't take leave and our income was capped and all of that kind of stuff. So we decided that we wanted to have an online business, and we tried lots of things. We tried drop shipping, we tried an e-commerce store, we tried we sold some yoga pants drop shipping, and lots of other things. We ran Facebook ads. We did Amazon FBA, so we created our own product in China and sold it via Amazon. We did make some money with that, but it wasn't enough to be able to recoup our costs, and we found that as an Amazon seller, it was the whole relationship between the customer and the seller was more geared towards the customer, and so we didn't enjoy that experience, and also all the advertising costs and everything else that goes with it, selling on someone else's platform. Whilst you get the traffic, you also get all of the bureaucracy, and we didn't like that. We ended up making our money by doing an automation agency. So because we have tech backgrounds, it kind of made sense for us to do things with tech, and we started out with a Facebook group where we told people that we would build their funnels and websites and automate their emails and all of that kind of stuff, because we'd learned that over the years through our previous businesses. I also had a shoe store at one stage back in the day, and that was a nightmare. So physical products, totally don't recommend them. But so getting back to where we were, so we ended up creating this Facebook group, and we started talking about how we could automate people's businesses, and then we offered our services to people, and one lady took us up on it. We didn't even have an offer ready to go, like we didn't have a proper package ready to go, we didn't have our system set up ready to go, but we just did it. And I think at that point we had 70 members in our Facebook group, so it wasn't even a big Facebook group. And so we ended up working with her. We gave her a price and she said yes. And after that, she gave us an amazing testimonial. And then we shared that testimonial, and we shared with everyone else in the group what we could do. And it was just stuff that we'd learned over the years that we started doing for other people. And that's how our business took off. And over the years, we've evolved it into an automation agency. So we help people build websites, create funnels, automate their emails. So, when you buy something and you get the product delivered to you, so we do a lot of digital delivery, then you would get that product delivered to you, and then you would be registered in the system as a customer. And so then you could go ahead and market to more customers using that whole process. So and that's worked really well to help fund us as we travel the world. We also create digital products. So a long time ago, I created a little mini course on how to run a Facebook challenge. And at the time, no one was teaching how to run a Facebook challenge. And so I created this little $37 offer. And then there were additional things that people could buy as they went through and purchased the first thing. They got offered another one and another one and another one, and it worked really well. And so we launched this digital product, and we moved from our house in Auckland in New Zealand to Wanaka in the South Island. We bought an investment property, and we thought that we would rent it out. Well, when COVID hit, the tenants moved out and there was no one else to move in there, so we ended up moving in there ourselves. And so we ended up living there for 2 years, and about a year and a half in, I started feeling like I wanted to do more and just go and see the world. And we thought, well, why not? Because we have an online business, it's stable, and we could just take it anywhere. And so that's what we did. So in 2022, we left New Zealand, and we ended up going to Bali for 6 weeks, and then over to Thailand, and we lived in Thailand for 2 years, picked up 2 cats, Snowball and Biscuit, our rescue cats, and we took them to Europe. And so since then, we've been to France, Italy, Croatia, to Albania, Greece, Turkey, and Republic of Ireland, and now we're here in Northern Ireland. So that's our story, and that's how we did it. So I now help people create digital products, and we've actually been doing this for years, but now we're focusing more on helping people who just want to work from home or be digital nomads like us, because obviously we've been living this lifestyle for 3 years and we love it. And we know how many other people can benefit from moving around the world like this and taking their business with them. You don't have to go back to home base. Do you know what I mean? You don't have to go back home. You have shorter jumps between countries, and so it can be cheaper. And you really get to live the culture of where you're staying. So we don't go from country to country quickly. We're slow nomads. We travel very slowly, and we stay in countries for like 3 months at a time, or in the case of Thailand, 2 years, and we absolutely loved it. We learned to speak Thai. The kids had an amazing experience. Shane did Muay Thai, he's 22 years old. Jasmine learned how to play the piano, she's 16. She had a Thai teacher who couldn't speak much English, so that was a lot of fun. But we had an amazing experience, and I think if you want to travel and take your family with you and not have to do these big leaps in terms of flights, like 10-hour flights, I mean, New Zealand is so far away. For us, it's quite expensive to leave the country. So when we left, we went to Bali, and then the next stop was Thailand, and then we went to Malaysia and Vietnam and other countries around there. And it was fantastic. So if you do want to travel the world, or even just work from home, digital products are so good for that, because they help you in so many ways. You could do coaching and consulting. You can teach people something that you know. We've had clients who bake cakes and decorate cakes and teach people how to decorate cakes, like wedding cakes, and sell them to work from home. We've had people who are nutritionists who do online consults, therapists, confidence coaches. We've had market traders work with us. We've had a couple of gyms as well, but primarily our business is around digital products, and you actually have skills and experiences that you can teach, whether you know it or not. If you think about all the experiences that you've been through in life, all of the skills that you picked up in jobs that you've done, you know, you might be, just as an example, you might be someone who helps people recruit for employees, and you could start your own online agency where you're selling leads or getting leads for people, or where you might create some software that might be really good to vet CVs, or do you know what I mean? Like there's skills for everybody. Everyone's got something that they can teach. Maybe you are a plant-based eater like us, and you want to teach people how to have a plant-based lifestyle. Maybe you're an excellent gardener. You could teach people how to do that. So people have skills that they're sitting on that they just don't realize that they have. So now if you think about it, think about all the skills and experiences that you've had in life that you could then turn into like a digital planner, template, checklist, an audio recording of something, or maybe you're just going to be teaching a course. So that's entirely possible when you know how to do it. So anyway, that's what we do. If you want to have a look at our guide, we have a digital nomad starter pack that has 50 different online jobs in it that you could do and do from home, and like a little decision matrix to figure out what would suit your lifestyle. And yeah, you can have a look at that, and there'll be a link in the description. I'll put one in, and yeah, do go check it out if you're interested in working from home or taking your life on the road like us. Otherwise, thank you for watching my video and for listening to my story. And if you have any questions or comments, please put them in the comments and I'll answer as many as I can. And I will see you in the next video. All right, guys, take care. Bye.